What's up everyone, Allan Morrow here, and today I just want to show you a little technique that I use to sort of help me find problematic channels within my tracks when I'm doing a mix down or even just going through the mix process. This is something that I've taken from the Ableton Mixdown tutorial, so if you'd like to check that out, then please do so. On the website there's many more tips and tricks like this for helping you with your mixdown process and obviously getting your mix down right. But before we jump into the tip, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell. It really is appreciated, and it obviously helps the tips and tricks coming and helps support the channel. So let's dive into the project and I'll show you what it is exactly that I do to help with your mix downs. So let's have a little look. So I've got this project here that I'm working on, and what I'm just going to do is I'm going to go to my stereo output and I'm going to add on the LFO tool. Now, a lot of people use the LFO tool for sort of sidechaining and other sort of things like that, but it's actually got another thing that I use it for is visually seeing what's happening with the project. So what I'll do is I'll bring these up, because it would generally be like this, bring these up and turn this little, click this little button on here, and what you'll start to see is the audio file playing through here, like you do when you're doing your sidechain. So if I hit this hit play now, you'll start to see what's happening. So you can see there that the kick is then playing because it's set at a quarter note rate. Now, one really useful technique with this is if you bring this right back to say 4 bars or even 8 bars, however much you want to see. Let's do that, 8 bars. And as you start to see it playing through, you can start to see as new channels come in that certain channels may have some issues or may have some sort of transients that may be a bit problematic for you later on in your mix. So it then allows you to then go in and go through those channels and start to mute whichever those channels might be to sort of find out which of the channels may need, you know, sort of the transients fixing, or you know, there might be 2 channels, for example, that are stacking on top of each other that are causing a bigger transient. So it's really sort of good for stuff like that, going in and then finding that channel. It's good for finding channels that may possibly be a bit too loud in your mix. You know, if you're mixing around your kick and bass or whatever. So if I just bring this channel up, for example, and do it drastically, I mean, this track isn't completely mixed yet, but just as a better example for you, if I play it again. So you might start to see when you do this that there might be certain channels that are really sort of overpowering your kick and bass in terms of the levels. You can then go in, find out which one it is, and again, change the rate. You know, it doesn't have to be 8 bars. You could go even further. It could be 4 bars or whatever. So, for example, in this one, if you were listening to it and going, there's a channel in there that's causing some sort of issues or some crazy sort of spikes, you go in, play it, mute that particular channel, see that what it's doing. If it's not that one, for example, mute another one, and it's really sort of helpful to sort of help you find those mixing issues that you might have to then find if you then bounce down the audio and all those sorts of things. So hopefully this helps you with your mix down, sort of speeds up the process. As I say, guys, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please do and hit that notification bell. It is really appreciated. And if you would like to see more mix down tips and tricks like this to help you with your process, then be sure to check out that Ableton Mixdown tutorial. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.